I have a long history with the Nuwaubu understanding. Where it originated, I was only 2 cities away from it, and it was big in Philadelphia. Let me give you the understanding. First, we're talking about Malachi York, who's in prison right now.
True.
Right. Now, Malachi York first started off in the Nation of Islam. You know that?
Yes, true.
Okay.
And when it first started off, but...
I'm saying, I'm not going to go to his birth. I'm talking about the keynote parts where both of us can understand. Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's things you've studied about him that's more personable, but I'm going to go to the points where all of us and everyone that's listening can follow these points. Is that okay?
That's true.
Okay. He was in the Nation of Islam during the time that Malcolm and them was in there. You know that?
No.
Right after the period of Malcolm, he was in there under Farrakhan and all that. All right? Now, he was up in New York. He was singing with the group. He was a stand-in singer for the group Blue Magic for a while. You know that?
Yeah, true.
Right? Okay. He was first under Islam, and then he morphed into what you would call the Nubian Islamic Hebrews. Mm-hmm. That came on the scene around the late 80s, early 90s. Right? Then he came up with this book called the Holy Scriptures. All right? Now, what he did was he integrated Islam, which is the base religion. That's his base religion, Islam. And he integrated that with Nubian, which is Egyptology, along with Hebrews, because there was a big Hebrew awakening going on in the United States. He wanted to grab a little bit of those people.
True.
And then he also made his own book, or what I would call his own Bible, called the Holy Tablet.
True.
Now, mind you, he had a place on 52nd Street right down in Philadelphia. And in this place, you would go into this place, and he would sit you in a room. And there's this dark room you have to go into. And I know because I've been there. Thank you. And in this room, it's holographs, and you have to look at all these different pictures. And then you might ask, well, who are these pictures? Who are these people? Come to find out, all these pictures are people whom they call the prophets of old. And then we found out that his artists made different renditions of him and called him all the prophets since Adam. That's him in all those pictures. All right? That's actually Malachi York. Then he said that the Spirit is calling him to Georgia.
In all which pictures, Ricardo?
I'm talking about in his little breakdown books of the prophets, where you would have those illuminate black and white, and it looks like it says Adam. Even it says it in his holy tablets too. You see the different prophets. Every image is him, and I know that for a fact.
Okay.
Another thing, when you go down into Georgia, because he went down to Georgia because he says that that the gravitational pull of the earth was in this certain area, and told him to go build some pyramids. In this place where in Georgia, he had his own pyramids and his own little, like, small black amusement park where you would go cash in your money, and you would get back money with his face on it. You couldn't spend American money within his compound.
True.
Okay? So I know a lot of people, Erykah Badu, the Root, and different people from Philadelphia who have visited that place. Mm-hmm. Okay?
And myself.
Now, are you familiar with his little friends, the Duanis?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Duanis are Dr. York's little friends. You know that?
Go on.
No, I'm asking you. Do you know that?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
No. You don't want to say it.
No, you see, wait, first, wait.
No.
Okay, go on.
Let me finish saying it because I'm going to round this up. The Duanis is Dr. York's little friends, okay? They're the guys that talk to him, and also, in the book, it tells us that we are from the planet Risk. Also, there's philosophies from the book.
Wait.
No. Let me finish.
Okay, go on. Sorry.
Let me finish. Thank you. Listen, I know it's fact because I've been there. I know it originated right where I live, brother. Mm-hmm. So you are second and third hand.
Okay.
Okay, so let me tell you what it is.
Okay.
All right? So on top of that, brother, on top of that, now check this out. We have brothers that was eating grass. And I'm like, brother, what are you eating grass for? And when I say grass, I'm not talking about marijuana or cannabis. He was eating grass that you cut outside. And then he showed me information on how we were first from the reptilians, that we were green and that we rusted and turned brown. Now, my question to you, do you believe that we were green?
Wait. That's, you see, now you told the story. You told the whole of the story. And in telling the whole of the story, that story never came from me. You know what I'm saying? That came from you, and now you interpret, and that was right.
Brother, I'm asking you a question.
Ricardo, please.
Brother, I'm asking you a question.
You see,
the question I'm asking you, brother, were we green?
You see, let me show you.
And are we from reptilians? I'm just asking you a question.
You see, no. If I have to answer the question, are we green? You know what I'm saying? I have to go back to the walls of Egypt because the walls.
Brother,
you see, asking the question.
Brother, the scriptures say, "Let your yea be yea and your nay
Are you green right
nay."
now? Are you green right now?
Listen, brother, I'm asking you. Listen to my question.
Okay, let me listen to you.
Were we from the reptilians? Were we at one point in the earth green?
Me. Our ancestors were on the journey.
Okay, now our ancestors on the journey in the beginning came from the planet Risk and was green. Is that correct?
No.
So what ancestors was green?
You're saying, you see now if we go and get into the conversation, you know what I'm saying? Now we have to go over the whole of the conversation.
No, brother.
I'm gone. You see, because you bring
brother, you know I'm bringing this point, brother. Ray, listen to me. I'm bringing this point because this is why you couldn't tell the people who your ancestors were. You knew who they were.
Yes, for real.
No, hold up. You knew who they were.
Yeah, yes,
but what you didn't know is that it would come out of your mouth and I would know exactly the origin of your religion.
No, but you see, now the very fact that it came out of your mouth, you know what I'm saying, and not my own, now it has to force a conversation. That's
brother,
what happens.
You just said that our ancestors was green at one point.
Okay, then.
You said that.
Okay, then. That's what I said. I said that. Yeah, let's say I said that. It's on record, and I said that. So
the only thing I'm asking you is who was these green people?
Okay.
Now, if you're telling me that I'm from these ancestors, I need to know who my ancestors were.
Okay.
So I'm going to be quiet, and you tell me about my ancestors who were green.
Okay.
I'm going to be quiet. Go ahead.
Okay. And you see, and that's the game you like to play. You know what I'm saying? And I told you over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind having a conversation. And all the points have been recorded, even down to little Duanis. When we go and check out Admiral E. Bride, you know what I'm saying? When we go and check out the Nazis, when we go and check out our story in history about things what has been recorded over the years on internet and tell lies visually, we can go and access the information and bring all that information to the forefront. We can even talk about the terrorists you never spoke about, all the terrorists. You know what I'm saying? We could go and talk about those beings we were talking about on the inner earth. We could go and talk about all of that. I don't mind.
I'm asking you about the green ancestors. Can you stay on the point for a second, please?
Yeah, but you're going to have to say your lane as well.
No, because he's going to talk around. He's going to do this on purpose.
I know,
but... No, listen.
But we know that. We know.
He's going to talk around the point. That's what he do.
I know, but hold on.
So I need you to just skip all that and tell me who are these green people? What are their names?
But Brother Akar, what I'm saying here, what I'm suggesting is that when we spoke about having lanes, let's allow him his lane and see if he swerves out.
If he talk around for the next hour, we're not going to get to the point.
I won't allow an hour.
Okay, so I'm going to find out who these green people are. My ancestors. But, come on now.
I don't want to hear that as well, Ray. I don't really want to hear that. Run that one as well. This is now we're conversing. What do you think, Mark? I think now we're getting to somewhere.
Well, no, but Ray's very clearly, sorry, not very clearly. Ray's obviously not wanting to deal with this issue at this point because of how other people will hear it and receive it and think.
Yo, no apology, man. No apology. The truth, no apology to it, yo. No apology, no compromise. Who want hear and who want believe? No, I'm not buying to that.
No, but Gaja, remember, this is the same man who talks about truth.
This is what I said to you. This is what I said to you. Yo, look at 10 minutes to 3 in the morning, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Me no know
I'm agreeing
who
with
going hear or who going feel a way or what.
Wait.